vitamin C lab, where we're testing various juices to determine the vitamin C level of each. Very simple process. We're going to add a tiny bit of cornstarch to each of my juices, and then add a tiny bit of iodine to each until the juice color changes color to, I believe it's going to be a grayish solution, but it'll turn from a totally opposite color of the juice to something else. So that's what we're going to be looking for. We've got them all laid out here. We've got 4 different kinds of juices, and as always, I'll zoom in and show you the rest, and we'll go from there. Okay, so you can kind of see my setup here. I've got 4 various juices. I've got here Welch's white grape juice. You can see that. I've got Sunny D, which is an orange flavored juice. I really wouldn't call it juice. Some kind of drink. I don't know what it is. Real cheap. We've also got Mott's 100% apple juice, and then some cranberry juice. Now, on all of my juices, kind of drawing a little table here. So I've got my cranberry juice, and then the juice in the wine glass. And then I've drawn a little table for where I'm going to input how much iodine it took to change the solution to a different color, and then my rank. And for cranberry juice, I rank this as what I assume will have the most vitamin C content, and then the third column there is going to be my results as to which actually have the most vitamin C content. So if we look across here on my apple juice, you can see I've got the same amount of apple juice solution that I did in my cranberry juice glass, but this one I've got the same table. The apple juice I ranked 2, and we did this all the way across the board. So we've got Sunny D, and then my same table, and I'm ranking that one 3rd. And then the white grape juice, I estimate that's going to be ranked 4th. And again, these are just my best guesses for various reasons. I just chose that order. Cranberry, I assume, is probably the I don't know, from what I've heard or believed through the media, would probably be the and the advertising, that is, would be the healthiest for you. Apple juice probably the 2nd healthiest. Sunny D's orange flavor juice, I'm guessing it's got some good vitamin C content in it. And then grape juice, which is the white grape juice that is pretty thin in color compared to the others, more watery, and it tastes really sweet. So I'm guessing that's less vitamin C. So again, just my best guess, nothing really scientific. But anyway, I'll show you the whole process here. I just wanted to give you a quick view of my setup, and we'll go from there. So we'll do that now. Okay, the procedure here to do this test is we're going to take some cornstarch here. You can see I've got my 100% pure cornstarch. We're going to take a tiny amount. Right here I've got an 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'm going to try to do this the same amount for each glass, so just barely. That's probably even more than we need for the lab, so I'm going to just do about half of that. It's the only accurate way, I guess I have to measure that. So the lab calls for us to add the cornstarch to the juices, and then I've got a whisk standing by, and we're to mix this up until it's completely dissolved. So I've got that going, and from there, once we get the cornstarch in there and all mixed up, we're going to add iodine to each juice in the same interval. Haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that yet, but I'll probably just push one line at a time from my syringe here that I had pre-filled with just your basic iodine, first aid iodine. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and finish. I'll clean my whisk and mix mix the cornstarch in all 4 of my glasses as I showed you earlier in my setup, and then we'll continue from there. Okay, so you can see here I've got my Welch's grape juice with the cornstarch added. Here I have a 5 milliliter syringe. It's got marks to the 1/4 milliliter, whatever that is, and the metric system. I should know that, but I don't. Anyhow, what I'm going to do is add it a 1/4 milliliter at a time, and then stir it, and then we'll see what happens. So here we go. So there's 1 milliliter. Or excuse me, 1/4 milliliter. There's 1/2 milliliter. And it looks like it just turned to a grayish color. So that was about 3/4 of a milliliter, and I'll record that on my table. So, iodine drops, so we'll say 3. And I will complete that same process for each. So you get the idea. We'll go through and I'll show you afterward how many drops it took to change each. The more drops, evidently, that you have to put in, the more vitamin C content in each. So after this, we'll be able to rank accurately as to which has the most vitamin C content, and compare it against my educated guesses, or non-educated guesses anyhow. So we'll go from there, and I'll show you the results here shortly, and then write up the lab report. Alright, so my grape juice, after the test, it took about 8 iodine drops. This was the white grape juice. To get it to turn, I had anticipated that would be 4th, and after all was said and done, it was ranked 4th. So moving on to the Sunny Delight. This one took more than I thought. It took about 13 drops. I had anticipated that would be my 3rd ranked, and in actuality it was ranked number 2. Moving on, well, not finally, but to the apple juice. This one surprised me. It took the most. It took 18 drops to get it to turn, and that was number 2 was what I had anticipated, and that wound up actually being ranked number 1. And then finally, our cranberry juice. This one took 12 drops, and I had anticipated that being number 1, and it actually wound up being ranked 3rd of all the juices and their vitamin C content. So that can kind of give you an idea of where these juices and their vitamin C claims to be. All of them make a claim of 100% vitamin C. The grape juice says it's got 120% vitamin C. I don't know what that means, but you can see below there, 120% vitamin C. So don't really know how you can have 120% of something. But anyhow, so that's that. I'll write up the lab report and send that in. We'll see you for next week's lab, if there is one, the final lab for the semester. So thanks. See you then.